What is going on, guys? It is your boy Austin Shobe here, and today we are going to be doing part 2 of fighters who cannot afford to lose today. The last video got a decent amount of views, so I was like, hey, let's make a part 2. So I'm thinking this is going to be a series from now on, since, you know, you guys liked the last one. But, yeah, like I said, there's a few, like, it's always on fight nights, too. It's like they always put the guys who have, like, sometimes of, like, a losing streak, but they're still, like, decent, you know? Or, like, just bounce-back fighters, sort of, in a way. But, yeah, no, I was looking on this fight card, and there's a few guys on this fight card that I was just like, dang. I was like, they got to start picking up some wins because they might not be in the UFC that much longer, or they might even retire. So, yeah, we're going to get into this. So for the first fighter, we got Gore. He won his last fight, but his first 2 fights were, like, losses. And I don't know. I just feel like he really has to win this weekend to prove something. This man is 5-2 in the UFC, having his most recent loss to Cody Brundage. And at some point, I know these guys were supposed to fight Bo Nickel. I know Cody Brundage lost, but I know Gore was booked against Bo Nickel, and then he had to pull out. So, I don't know. I feel like if he wins this weekend, then he should be in the clear. But if he loses, I can see him being cut pretty soon. For our next fighter, I got Cody Stamann. I don't know, dude. It just feels like he's just been very inconsistent in the UFC. He's been in the UFC for a while, and he has a decent record, too. It's just that, I don't know, his last few fights were not that good, or the outcome wasn't really that good. I mean, this man's 21-7, but, I mean, if you guys can see, most of his losses looks like it comes from the UFC, so, I mean, I don't know. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. I can see him getting cut after this fight. I don't know. I think he's also a bantamweight, and usually the guys who are on the lower end of the bantamweight list aren't really that good to begin with. So I don't know. It's either in bantamweight, it's either you're good or you suck. And this guy's, from the looks of it, he doesn't look like he's too good. So I don't know. I can definitely see him being cut this weekend or today if, you know, he loses this fight. So you guys let me know. Next fighter is Gaston Bolonis. This man came from Bellator, and he's 7-4. He won his first fight in the UFC, but then lost his second one. I don't know. I feel like if he loses this fight with his record, at that point he'd be 7-5. So it's like he lost 5 times, and already early in his career, it seems like. So it's not too promising if you think about it. If he loses this fight. And in his UFC debut, he won by unanimous decision, which is I guess it's okay. But then he got KO'd in his next fight. I don't even know who he's fighting next, but hopefully it's some scrub, because I don't know. From the looks of him, he looks dangerous, but I mean, I don't know. His record says otherwise. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this guy. Our last guy on the list is Neil Magny. He's in the main event against Carlos Prates. And for the ones who don't know, this is Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates trains with probably one of the best teams in the UFC right now. They're called the Fighting Nerds. You know, if you guys don't know the members of their team, you got Carlos Prates, Gene Silva, Mauricio Ruffy, and you got Kai Barallo, the guy who just stopped Jared Cannonier. Kind of messed him up, though, too. So, I don't know. I mean, Neil Magny's 29-13. He has a winning record, and for the longest time, he was like one of the best gatekeepers in the UFC welterweight division. You know, he was just one of those guys that were a good fighter and would pick up some wins and maybe stop some people's hype trains, which he did that to Mike Malott. You know, Mike Malott had a really big hype train coming around him, but dude, Carlos Prates is something different. I don't know. It's just he's some sort of animal, bro. I mean, he was the first man to ever knock out Li Jiliang. I mean, look at that, dude. That guy has power behind his hands, bro. I don't know what's going on with these Brazilians. I mean, they got freaking power behind them hands. So it's just I don't know what they got going on over there, but I know it's something for real. So, I don't know. Neil Magny has a big test behind him. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna make this a series from now on since the last one got views, like I said. Let me know what you guys think about the mustache being gone. I don't know. I just felt like it was getting too much to handle with. But anyways, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. And for the ones who just watched the pay-per-view fights, I would suggest you guys to watch try to watch every fight night if you can. That's where you can see most of the up and coming contenders who don't really have like a name yet. They're just now getting to the UFC. So you'll see a lot of knockouts on fight nights usually. But yeah, I would suggest you guys start watching fight nights from now on if you guys aren't. And yeah, just like I said, like this video, and if it gets enough likes and enough views, then I'll continue the series. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.
Still coming forward. Jing Liang is so crazy, man.
Never been knocked out.